Hello, 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 this is MrDeathtanker, and I'm here in my Tiger 1, complete with Ragnarok and Camo, and I'm here with Uberdice, and we're here at Mountain Pass, and as you can see, we're tier 7s with a lot of tier 8s above us, and it doesn't look like too bad of a matchup when we're actually in a very open map, with sniping support tanks, so it should be a pretty good match. If you guys don't know, Tiger 1, as opposed to what it was in history, is a very support tank in World of Tanks, unless it's like top tier. But even then, it needs to be careful about about itself, because it does not have the greatest frontal armor. That is 100mm thick on the front there, but it's completely unsloped, and it's just a nightmare getting targeted by the tanks. So you need to be very careful, and you need to use this as a sniper / support tank. Just be second line support and use that really soul destroying DPM to take apart other tanks, and you'll do a good job. However, unfortunately, that's not what's going to happen in this replay. Basically, we get caught in position, me and Uber, where we can't really use our Tigers to their strengths, but we still do an okay job doing it. Anyway, we're here hoping for early spots, but our 2801 does not seem to be all that happy about spotting, so he doesn't do it. And Chaffee basically comes up and spots all of us, so we're kind of got our asses in a sling. I'm trying to get shots, but they're just too undependable. The tanks have already left the middle zone, so it's kind of this position's kind of fucked. And then we realize no one went bridge, and there's an Indian Panzer behind us, and I'm trying to get shots of these people, but they're too well positioned now. Our scout completely dropped the ball, so there's no point in me being here, except maybe to stop the Chaffee from pushing, and Uber's got that on lockdown. Yeah, Chaffee keeps pushing for some reason. I don't know, not exactly sure why. He tries to get a shot at me, but he dies. Bad Chaffee is bad Chaffee. 12k battles, and he still doesn't know how to play that tank. Anyway, I'm pushing here in a Tiger, trying to basically plug up this gap here with myself against mediums in a tank with very little armor. Well, at least at this tier. And they're both tier 8. I'm thinking, oh god, this is horrible. You should not put the Tiger in this position at all. Not close-in engagement where the armor can't work. But basically, I can rely on my hit points and my DPM to hold me here. And I've got Uber backing me up in the back. And I'm basically taking the shots when I can, and I've got a little bit of support here, but this is a very bad position for the Tiger. You don't get in fights like this at all. This is not how the Tiger works, as you can see by Uber's hit point pool right now. It doesn't work with you going head to head, even if it does have a lot of health. It's meant to snipe and support. That's where it works, not go toe to toe with mediums. That's not at all the point of this. Seems our T69 friend is getting a little bit ballsy here, trying to go after the Centurion for the quick kill. I basically try to support him here. Just pummeling these mediums, exchanging health. Really bad play. I do not like using my Tiger like this, but it's the only thing we can do, because if we just let them get behind us, well, we're screwed anyway. So I'm just trying to keep them off our backs here. I'm trying to ammo rack this Indian Panzer, and then I just kill him anyway, so whatever. Uber, because of what he is, obviously the most critical person to get rid of by Artie, as once again our platoon becomes Artie bait for whatever goddamn reason, even though we're behind rocks. Looking for the quick kill, shoot him aside, dead. We basically just took out 2 tier 8 tanks, head-to-head and Tigers. It's not the worst position possible for our tanks because we do have the DPM, but we're so squishy. We should never ever do that. And the Lemming train is still going down in south, but we have a whole bunch of enemy tanks in our cap, and it's just not looking good. As you can see, we got a KV-5, an IS-3, and a T69, like all in this area, and we've only got like a T69 with 400 health. Uber with just over 400. I've got the most health, so I'm trying to get up in front. Awkward bounce off the T69. Those troll slopes if you don't aim. So what happens? We're really exposed to Artie, but we're hoping they're going to be too focused on our living train to care. KV5 doing his troll thing over there, angling himself. It's really bad times trying to fight that tank. It wouldn't be so bad if we were actually sniping, but we're not. We're exchanging health with him, and that's never a good deal, even with 200 pin to go through his armor. And I'm trying to just, and you know, I just foolishly rush him, just trying to get the decap as our other teammates go for the cap on their side. And if they do a little bit more damage, they can kill the KV5. KV5's dead. Oh, that was a little derp there. Get back to Uber. He's doing his thing over there. He kills the IS-3. They've only got 2 tanks left, and we somehow, you know, we're really close to winning, but he's got to decap one more person, and we'll have this in the bag. But we don't. Freaking T-69 kills him because he knew it was there, and now it's all up to the M6 to get this. It's all on him to decap him once. And we think he's got this. You know, he's almost full health. He only needs to get 1 shot in. But, you know, you say that, and then you actually see World of Tanks players, and they just don't seem to understand things. Oh, but he does get the shot in, and he's got it. We've won. And that was basically just me and Uber taking Tigers into probably one of the worst situations, and just be able to do a good job. And that's not easy, but when you got 1500 health and a DPM, you can really have good results, as we'll see on those in-game plates. So here we are at World of Tanks replays again, and I just named it basically what this match is all about. Tiger double team, just good teamwork, and that's basically what it was. We, as 2 Tigers, were forced in a very uncomfortable situation, head-to-head fighting with medium tanks that are a tier above us, but thanks to our enormous hit point pool and our DPM, we were able to actually put them in their place, basically. It's still not what you hope for in the Tiger. This is a support-heavy, second-line support. Get behind the Russians or even the Americans and just really lay into whatever targets you can with the DPM and the very good penetration and just the very good soft stats of the Tiger gun. And just really rack up the damage. But even then, we were put in a very uncomfortable situation. We were able to, me and Uber were able to team up along with other tanks on our team and really just pull the win out of our asses, basically. We should not have won this. This should have been a loss right off the bat. Anyway, we made a fair amount of credits and XP. That was a 2x though, so, you know, that's how it was. This is ordered weird. Here we are. As you can see, Uber took top XP because he's a bastard, and, you know, that's how he rolls. He commonly gets top XP because he's a bastard and takes everything, but whatever. I did do top damage. That goes to the T-43, but as we can see, as tier 7 machines, we got the top XP. Both got two kills, and we almost both got 2k damage, which is really good considering our hit point pool and the types of tanks we were facing. But we were just really able to band together and pull a win out for our team by basically sacrificing ourselves and putting us into a situation that was not at all favorable. But, you know, even in tanks, even if your tank is not going to be good in a certain situation, sometimes you just have to bite the bullet and do it, because otherwise you're going to lose anyway, so you might as well just throw yourselves in there, work as much as your good characteristics you can, and just try to minimize your weaknesses and just really pull out a win if you can. Sometimes, you know, sometimes you're just going to lose anyway, but you just really need to try as much as you can to get the results you want. And this one occasion, thanks to us teaming up and having a very comfortable tank, we were able to pull out the win. Anyway, that's it for this replay, guys. I'll see you later.